Hey y'all, it's our anniversary.
It is our anniversary.
Today is a special day, not just any day. You can have anything you want your way. I don't even know if that's how it goes. But anyway, It's our anniversary. We are celebrating 9 years of marriage. And today we're going to be sharing our advice to you. You've asked, we're answering. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Nah. Yeah. Nah. Ta-na-na. The Bonnicks on the rise. The Bonnicks are up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Yeah, yeah. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Sing it again. The Bonnicks are up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Gather round, can you see me? Come make we have a good time and be free. Me talk about everything where you go on, from personal life to politician. Full enjoyment, that we plan. We have to talk about food as a Jamaican, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The Bonnicks on the rise. The Bonnicks are up on your TV. Turn up the volume and put it in a 3D. Get around, can you see me? But if we have a good time and be free. Hey guys, welcome back to our next video. And before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Go ahead and like the video. And make sure you share the Bonnicks content.
And if this is your first time joining us, I'm Tanya, and this is my handsome husband,
Kemar.
And we are the Bonnicks. So
yes,
if it's your first time joining us, if you will, please go ahead, watch a couple of our videos. And if you like what you see, please come back and hit the subscribe button. And if you are a returning viewer, a bona fide citizen of the Bonnicks channel, thank you as always for watching. We do appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We see all of the likes, all of the comments, and all of the shares. Do drop some comments. We like to engage with our subscribers and viewers. Yes. So yeah, let's just kind of get right into the video.
All right, baby.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about our advice. So you guys asked, we put out some questions on our Instagram channel. You know, what questions do you have for us today? We're celebrating 9 years of marriage. Can you believe it's been 9 years?
Time flies so fast, right?
Right, time flies when you're having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, because 9 years flew by. Like, I'm not surprised that we made it to 9 years. It's just that it flew by so fast.
It is. It do.
Like, blink. And it's going to be 10 years. So anyway, you guys have asked, and we're going to be answering some of your questions in this video. And so basically, you know, we just kind of put out, you know, something on Instagram asking like, what advice would you like? Like, what questions do you have for us?
And we did YouTube, we did a live as well.
Yeah, we did a live asking you all what advice you have for us. And we got some really good, you know, just inspiration and advice. I really enjoyed that live.
We did.
Yeah, so now it's our turn. We're going to flip it back to you guys and kind of give our advice. All right, so number one, which I think is probably everybody's number one, and this was a lot of advice that we received as well, and probably what I would recommend, probably you too, because you say it all the time, put God in everything you do. So I would probably say keep God first. Keep God at the center of your relationship and of your individual lives, you know.
So that is number one. So number two, pay close attention to your partner, and always like take the time out to listen your partner needs and wants. You know what I mean? Like, hold a conversation and get to know the person better, so you can have a better understanding of the person. So when you have a better understanding of the person, things will go by more smooth. So
Yeah, because we're always evolving. So, you know, we're never the same. We're always evolving and changing.
yes, and
And so you
always
got to
growing.
stay up with those changes and grow along with your partner.
Yes, most
So that's a
definitely.
good one, babe.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
So number
Number 3, I would probably say get rid of any fantasies that you have about what you think marriage is going to look like. You know, I think one of the questions we got was like, do you agree with people spending like a lot of money on the wedding day? I agree with whatever you want for yourself. You know, it's really not for me to decide. If you want to spend $5,000 on your wedding, that's you. If you want to spend $100,000 on your wedding, that's you. You know what I'm saying? If you have the money and you can afford to do that, I wouldn't go into debt to do it. But if you can afford to do it and that's what you want to do, sure. But, and I shouldn't say but like a but behind it, but I'm gonna say but. I would get rid of any fantasies that you might have of what you think marriage is going to be like, cause it ain't gonna be like that.
no, it's real life. You know, as you said, we always growing and we always evolving. So it's
Yeah.
always a change. You know.
And you got life, you get into a routine, you got work, you got family, you got, you know, outside, you know, other things going on. And so it's not going to be like romance and bliss and getting up every day with breakfast in bed and, you know, going to bed at night with bubble baths and roses and champagne and kissy poo. And it's not going to be like that every day. Not when you get into the thick of like real life happening, you know.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times in the dating stage, like it's easy to do that when you're dating because you're trying to impress somebody.
Yes.
But when you get married, you know, it's real life is happening then. So I would get rid of any like fantasies of what you think it's going to be like. Because when you have those fantasies, it kind of makes it a little bit harder because your expectations are higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one. All right. So the next one is a lot of people look up to a lot of people as role model. You know what I mean? And they have this fairy tale in their head of what marriage is supposed to be because maybe what the people that they look up to always just shove out something glamorous in front of them and the world too. When you watch the TV and everything, marriage is all glamorous. So you can't look and get caught up in this world. You have to have a idea and take your time and grow into this thing, mold into it because it's going to be a different thing and you can't take a lot of respond. You can't take a lot of answer. Say you have like a issue or something, you can't have a lot of outsidees in your
you can't go to the world to help you in your relationship.
Yes, you have to you and your partner have to work that out because when you go outside sometime, Katanya, everybody have a whole different idea of what marriage is supposed to be.
Yes, you hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you go to this person is telling you, hey, that person is like so many letters in the alphabet. When you go to everybody, they're going to tell you the whole letter. You're going to get confused.
And we see things from our perspective as well.
That is it.
Yeah, so...
and how you grow too, because, alright, you know how you grow up and in your household. And if this is what your parents teach you, suppose your parents teach you something, you know you grew up with that, because I grew up with ways that my mom have. You know? So as you said, it's how you grow up and the household and what your people mold into you.
Yeah, so you can look to people who are role models, but don't like aspire to be like them. Like you have to create
your own. Your own atmosphere, your own world, because your love story not going to be like their love story. I'm telling you.
Right. Even us, like people say like, you know, they look up to us and we inspire them. And I mean, and that's our whole purpose for our channel, is we want to inspire people. But we're here to tell you too, like, it's real life, you know? Yeah,
it is.
And so that kind of even leads me into the next one is, you know, be committed.
So that's the next one?
Yeah, so that's the next one, like, be committed. Because, you know, in today's age and today's social media, people don't have the commitment and dedication to see things through, and that's not even just in relationships, that's in anything. Like, you get a job and you don't like the way, they're managing things, so you quit. And now, next thing you know, you done had 20 jobs in 1 year. Or you done had 20 jobs in a 20 relationships in a year. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people don't have the commitment and dedication. It's kind of like your work ethic at your job. You got to have work ethic in your relationship. You got to put in the work. So you got to see it through.
Yep. And you got to be a change. You got to make
you got to
that
be
change.
the change you wish to see.
Yeah, you can't go to places sometimes if the supervisor ain't running the place right. As my wife says, sometimes don't go there and complain. Go there and try to be that change. Make that change.
The same thing,
in your relationship, in your life, you know what I mean? You have to be that change, make that change, and grow into the person that God is leading you into to see your full potential.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you could go.
Don't always like blame the other person. Sometimes you got to look at yourself. Like, what can I change about me? Sometimes it's the other person, yes, but sometimes it's us.
Yeah, as Muda said, don't find people, find yourself. And when you find yourself, all problem or most problem will resolve.
Yeah.
If you continue to find people, you will always in problem.
Yeah. Another question I got is because we got married 7 months after we met.
Okay.
So we met in April of 2015. We got married in November of 2015. And one of the questions that I got was, would you recommend that? Would you recommend somebody gets married, after such a short time? Like, how can you be sure that you know somebody? And my advice is, like, to me, you never really fully know somebody because we're always growing. We're always evolving. So you're changing. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And even when I met you, like, it wasn't really a fear, maybe just more of a concern because Kimar was younger. You were younger when I met you. And of course, I was older. I had already lived some life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you still had some life to live, not catching up, but your own life to live and come into who you are. But what I can say is that really, like, you're the same. I would just probably say, like, you've just matured in some ways. But as far as, like, the foundation of who you are, you're still the same person.
For real, because you can't really lose yourself. Like,
so I would say, like, I would recommend you do whatever your heart is leading you to do, but also be smart. If you have red flags, take heed to those red flags,
Yes.
And I like to tell this story. When I was in the Navy, and one of my chiefs, she married her husband after 9 days. 9 days after they met. 9 days after they met.
Maybe she feel the connection. She feels something different, Katania. May I tell you?
They got married 9 days after they met, and at that time, they had been married 10 years. At that time, I would love to see her today.
Sometimes you can really feel that connection and that spirit,
I would love to see her today and see how they turned out. And I would hope, I really probably think that they are still together because even back then they had just such love for each other.
Love at
even
first
after
sight.
10 years, And something else, he took her last name because he didn't have any family. He didn't have any family, anybody like a name that he needed to carry on because he didn't have any family. I don't know what happened to like his parents or whoever, but I guess maybe he was an only child. He didn't have any family. So he took on her last name, and I thought that was special too. So I would recommend, like, you do whatever your heart is leading you to do, but
just be smart about it.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta follow your heart. Like, we only live once. And we look at mistakes as like, oh my God, I made the worst mistake in the world. I wish I hadn't done that. And I regret doing this. But guess what? You can always pick yourself back up and keep going. My motto, we fall down, but we get up. So do whatever your heart is leading you to do, but take heed to whatever, your intuition is telling you as well. All right, so the next one is, this was another question that we got, like, how do you handle not having support, you know. And I know about that one because I lost my best friend when we got married. And you really have to be okay with that, you know, and like the choice that you're making. Because not everybody is going to support you. Not everybody is going to be happy for you. And I was fortunate enough that my family liked you and your family liked me. So we were fortunate in that, but I did lose my best friend, you know.
It's just like life, you know, Katanya, as you say, yo, you just have to be okay and just try to heal and move on. Sometimes certain things going to be hard, you know, but.
And I think especially like if it comes to family, it's one thing if it's friends, you know, that don't support you. Because to me, I feel like, are they really your friends if they don't support you in something that you're doing in your own life? But when it comes to family, you know, that might be a little bit harder to kind of accept, but you got to really like know that you know that you know. Yeah, because, you know, it's going to be some tough days and you're going to wish that you had somebody to call and, you know, just kind of cry your heart out to, you know. And you won't have that support. So you really, really, really got to be okay with the decision. So that's just like something that you have to look into
it's
yourself.
Just like
and
even
ask yourself.
if having your peers. Suppose like you have your parents, Katana, like say for instance, God forbid, like your mom or somebody and them say them passed off or something. You just have to be okay. That was a great relationship.
Same
That
way,
was
yeah.
a person where you have and you could relate and you and that person talk and it's just life. And that person pass off. What you have to do? You have to pick up yourself and get back yourself together. It's going to hurt, right? And leave a lot of scars and memories.
Right.
But it's just life, as I may show you, into another form. You just have to pick up yourself no matter what and keep it going, guys.
Yeah, some people are in your life for a season and some people are in your life for a lifetime. And, you know, that's really kind of how you got to look at it. So what else you got, babe?
Just pretty much what everybody else said. Make sure you continue to date each other. Make sure you never go to bed mad. You just continue to love on each other.
Unconditionally.
Yeah.
Make sure you
what I mean?
communicate with each other. Like all of the things that you hear people saying, like it really does take those things
To make a marriage work.
to make a marriage work. Yeah, to make a marriage work. And you know, most importantly, I
Not
think
just to make it last, you know.
yeah, to make it last, yeah. Because you want to be in a happy marriage. You don't want to be in a marriage where it's a struggle
Yeah.
to make it work every single day. So work on yourself. Oh, one of the good points that somebody made was make sure you maintain your individual lives. And I like that one. Yeah, so everything that everybody else had for us as well, like those are the things that it really takes to make a marriage work and make a marriage last. So, anything else you want to say?
I'm gonna just big up to the people and what we're gonna do now. Go try if you have something.
Maybe go and get something to eat, and because we're celebrating our anniversary.
It's our anniversary.
Yeah, gonna go and get something to eat and come back and
All our vibe.
relax and hold a vibe.
Then how am I gonna get you up?
I know. Can you grab my phone?
Where is it?
Right here. Thank you. Then I think I can. Thank you, darling. Are you laughing? Okay. Because you're going to need me one day, so don't laugh.
Okay.
You
gotta keep the clothes.
Yeah, I like it. I got the key in my purse. We're going to P.O. Chicken. P.O.
Oh
Oh Lord, your belly full?
Lord, this thing is cold out here.
It's cold, that's why I wore my coat. The food was nice, and Kimar's friends stopped by to say happy anniversary.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so that was nice. And now
Someone tell us about this spot.
yeah, the same one that told us about this spot, one of Kimar's friends. And it's chilly out here, so we're gonna go home, turn on the fireplace, and catch a nightcap.
Yeah, man. Bless up. Give thanks.
Give thanks. Happy anniversary, babe.
Same to you, baby. Love you.
Mwah.